Hey guys, Evan here. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can make over $1,000 a month from a 3D printing business. Now, you don't necessarily need a 3D printer to actually make money in a 3D printing business, but I'm going to show you how you can make money without a 3D printer, and I'm going to also show you how you can make money if you do have a 3D printer, because there's ways that you can make money even if you don't necessarily have a 3D printer. So what you want to do is go to this website called myminifactory.com, and basically this is like a marketplace for people to sell 3D models. So if you click on store at the top and then you scroll down, we can see that people are selling these STL files, in which case you can go ahead and buy these and you can 3D print them yourself, or other people can 3D print them rather. And you can see that people are selling these STL files for like around $5 to $3 a pop. Some are a little bit more expensive, like this one is about 17 bucks. This one's about $25 and this one's about 36. And people are just making a ton of money off of selling these STL files. Like they're not even printing them, but they're just selling the STL file to print them to other people. And this is what I mean when I say that you can make money off of the 3D printing business without actually having a 3D printer. And the way you can do that is by creating these STL files. And then once you create them, you can upload them to this marketplace. But how do you create an STL file? Well, you're going to need a 3D modeling program. And one of my favorite softwares to use is called Blender. And Blender is a free tool that you can download. I'll have a link in the description, and it allows you to create 3D models. Now, there is other free tools as well, but Blender is my preferred tool, I think, just because I feel like it's pretty easy to get into. There's other tools that you can use, such as Autodesk or like Cinema 4D, for example. But I think Blender is a pretty good starting point if you haven't gotten into modeling yet. And there is a ton of free tutorials online on how to use Blender. One of my personal favorite channels is Blender Guru. This guy has a ton of tutorials on how to use Blender, and I think he's very good at explaining how to actually use the tool. So if you want to go ahead and check out this guy's channel, I'll have a link in the description, so that way you can start creating STL files, in which case you can upload onto My Mini Factory. Now, if you do have a 3D printer and you want to actually create physical products to sell, what you can do is go to a website called Etsy. And on Etsy, you can actually find a ton of 3D printed products. So for example, if we search for 3D printed dragon, we can see that there's a ton of 3D printed dragons that people have created using a 3D printer. Now, what you can do is, if you want, you can go to My Mini Factory and you can buy a STL file. Let's say we want to buy this for $5. And what we can do is go to Etsy and sell it for maybe like $20. So already, if we get one sale, we already make our money back plus $15. And then every sale we make after that will just be extra income that we can make on the side. And if you look at the reviews, you can see that a lot of people are actually buying 3D printed models on Etsy. We have 680 reviews just for these eggs here. So this person is making substantial amount of money. If we take $20 times 680, that would total up to $13,600 minimum, because again, not everyone's going to leave a review, but that would be $13,600 minimum that this person has made from these chromatic dragon eggs here. And you can see that these are making a lot of money for people. 3D printing is a huge business, and I think it's something that you should definitely take a look into if you have a 3D printer. And again, it doesn't have to be dragons. Maybe we can say a 3D printed plant pot like this. And you can see that there's a ton of cool different plant pots that people are creating with their 3D printers. And if we go back to My Mini Factory and we type in plant pot, and let's say we choose this one right here, we can go ahead and get this STL file and we can 3D print it and then sell it on Etsy for, let's say, maybe 40 bucks. And as you can see, you can probably make a lot of money just by upselling these 3D model files. But anyway, that is two different ways that you can make money off of the 3D printed business. I hope this video helped you guys out. If it did, please leave a like. But that's going to do it for this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope this helped you out.